have stacked 6 bands on your finger, because each is slightly different. We have a different mix of stones, we have different cuts, we have blue topaz, we have labradorite, you have of course your Herkimer stones here, and this is a feature price today for $135.90. It's also on 4 payments of $33.99. This is such a great ring. I always have loved this ring, and I'm thrilled to have it back for Gem Fest. Let's talk about this one, Renee.
Well, that's close to 5.5 carats of color in Herkimer. We always say that Herkimers accentuate color, but the colors that we selected with the topaz and the labradorite, again, are meaningful colors. You know, the blue topaz is it gives you a sense of tranquility, and the labradorite really helps assist one going through any kind of change or turmoil. So you put the labradorite and you put the topaz together with the Herkimer, which inspires joy and gives you the feeling of wellness and balance. And you've got a perfect ring for this time in our lifestyle. You know, we need that comfort right now. That's why we had the Comfort TS throughout the day. We need something that will, you know, I call this zinging the blues. You know, we really need something to look at too. You know, sometimes when we're wearing a necklace, everybody else is looking at it, and we can't because we're wearing it. But when we wear something as comfortable and as comforting as this ring, you can really look down and take, and it becomes a little bit more of an inspirational piece as well because of the color combinations. I do like those hues together. That labradorite really highlights the topaz, and the topaz highlights the Herkimer, and vice versa.
And really, when you look at it, when you kind of examine the ring, it really does look like 6 separate rings that all came together at a solder point in the back, kind of graduates up. It's just such an interesting, it's textural and beautiful. The labradorite is gorgeous. You have a lot of labradorescence coming out of the labradorite. You have emerald cut stones. You have a round brilliant topaz, an emerald cut topaz, another Herkimer here, a little round Herkimer here. So it just is a sprinkling of gems. It's very, very comfortable on the finger, I have to say. I love wearing it. Your multi-band rings like this have just become one of my favorite go-to styles. I think they just look so interesting, and they look very fresh to me because you're seeing so much stacking now. Women love the idea of stacking little bands together to create your own look. This is a lot easier than finding 6 bands that are gonna fit perfectly to create this kind of a presentation on the finger. I love that fact, and they don't move around. Once you get them on, it's just one beautiful presentation on the hand.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Colleen, because the inspiration behind this one was all of you ladies. When we put together the 10-stone ring, you know, that Colleen had been wearing for most of the day, I've got one on right now. You really liked the shank. You really talked with us about taking a series of rings, stones, and setting them with that shank that creates one easy go-to. And so it's because of this 10-stone ring that we created this one. And you're already back to us asking us to do more. So we're listening to you. And, you know, give me some ideas on colors. It was a woman from Connecticut and her 2 sisters who actually shared these blue hues as an idea with us. So, you know, give us some ideas on colors. I think we probably will do many more coming into the future.
Oh my goodness, I think you will have a ball with this ring if you're ordering it. Choose the size you need. I find it fits true to size. Sometimes with a wider ring, it's a good idea to size up. I don't know that you need to. I think you took that into account when you designed this, so I do find that it's a really, for my finger, it's a really good fit, and it's very smooth on the hand. You can see, so the stones don't touch your finger in any way. So although it's a wide ring and it does go knuckle to knuckle, there's an airiness to it that makes it just a real easy ring to wear. So it's 701-920. If you'd like to order it, you're welcome to it. We have a little time out to take, but I'd love to catch you up on the star of the day. We did our final presentation of our today's special this afternoon. It's so limited, but if you missed it, I wanted you to see it because we still have the 2